Helmut pulled out his sword and used it to cut the monster into two. Finn was horrified to see this. He could not believe that he was almost killed by a monster. He quickly regained his composure and thanked Helmut for saving him. He asked Helmut if he is okay. Helmut told him that he is fine. Helmut, who was staring at his sword, felt something odd when he killed the monster. Helmut realized that the feeling he felt when he killed the monster was different from when he was training. It felt as if he had removed a barrier in his body. Helmut wondered if his vis had returned. The other mercenaries quickly checked on Helmut. They congratulated Helmut for killing a monster. Sean was happy with Helmut's achievement. He told Helmut that he is quite different from Finn. Finn was annoyed to hear this. He told Helmut that he will repay him by giving him more soup than usual. Sean was surprised to hear this. He could not believe Finn wanted to pay Helmut with soup. Byrne asked Finn if his life is only worth some soup. While the men were teasing each other, Tanya looks at Helmut with an odd look in her eyes. The moment the monster attacked Finn, Tanya wanted to help him, but she saw Helmut unsheath his sword and she saw Helmut's sword release a small amount of vis. Tanya believed that her eyes were playing a trick on her. She did not know how to explain what she saw. Later in the day, we see Helmut circulating his vis in the forest. After circulating his vis for a while, Helmut opened his eyes. He became certain that his vis had fully returned to him. He could not believe that his vis returned after he instinctively swung his sword. He was very happy that Finn was able to help him bring back his vis. He realized that he needed to circulate his vis for 3 days before it can return to its usual energy. He wanted to circulate more of his energy around his body, but he is interrupted by Finn. Finn asked Helmut to return to the squad because they wanted to decide their night watch order. The scene shifts and we see Finn explain the order to his men. Finn told his team that they will stand guard in groups of 2 and there will be 3 shifts among them. He placed Helmut and Tanya as the first group, Finn and Maros as the second group, Sean and Byrne as the last group. Finn told his men that Uter is injured, so he will not be able to participate in the shifts. Byrne was sad that he was not also injured like Uter. With a smile on his face, Uter told Byrne that he will give him a scratch on his face. After giving his commands, Finn asked his squad to take their positions. During Helmut's shift, Helmut senses the energy of the demonic beast that ran away in the morning. Thanks to Helmut's vis, his sense became heightened. Helmut could sense everything in the area. While looking around, Tanya asks Helmut if he is not feeling tired. Helmut told her that he is doing fine. Tanya was surprised to hear this. She told Helmut that they have a longer journey tomorrow. She told him to wake up the next team and head to bed. Helmut accepted her orders. Helmut knew that the demonic beasts were waiting for the teams to fall asleep in order to attack them. He decided to watch over the team and use the time to practice his vis. On his way to wake up the other team, Helmut passes by Caleb. Caleb was happy to see Helmut alone. He believed that he finally has a chance to get Helmut. Helmut moved into the forest and unsheathed his sword to test his vis. Helmut was surprised to see his progress on his vis. He realized that he will fully recover his vis by tomorrow. While looking at his sword, Helmut senses the presence of something coming close to him. He thought it was a demonic beast. He quickly realized that he could not sense any demonic energy. He realized that a human was approaching him. Caleb comes out of the shadows to greet Helmut. He called Helmut a brat and asked him about what he is doing alone in the forest. He told Helmut to always move with someone because the forest is a dangerous place. When Caleb saw Helmut's sword, he believed that Helmut was playing with it. He told Helmut that he wants to join him. Helmut told Caleb that he is not interested. Caleb was annoyed to hear this. He believed that Helmut was not aware of his situation. He told Helmut that Tanya will not be able to save him this time. He told Helmut that he has a bad attitude of looking down on people. He asked Helmut if no one from his squad has tried to fix his attitude. Caleb decided to use this opportunity to teach Helmut a lesson. He told Helmut that he will break his arms and legs. He told Helmut that he will become better after receiving the beating. He told Helmut that he might die while receiving the beating. Helmut asked Caleb if he simply wants to beat him after coming inside the forest. Caleb was shocked to hear this. He had expected Helmut to be terrified. Helmut did not understand Caleb. The other people in his mercenary squad are always trying to help each other. Helmut did not understand why Caleb was different. He believed that Caleb had more in common with demonic beasts. With a serious look on his face, Helmut called Caleb a rank 4 mercenary and asked him to live like a human that he is. Caleb was annoyed to hear this. He believed that Helmut was mocking him. He broke his caste and told Helmut that humans grow by trampling on those who are weaker than them. He told Helmut that he will teach him a lesson now that his hand is healed. He rushed to attack Helmut. Before his attack landed on Helmut, he told Helmut that he will rip his eyes out and squash it. Helmut easily stopped Caleb's attack by grabbing his hand. Caleb could not believe that Helmut actually stopped his attack. Helmut used his strength to push Caleb to his knees. Caleb could not believe that Helmut was overwhelming him. With fear in his eyes, he asked Helmut about the trick he is using. With a horrifying look in his eye, Helmut told Caleb that he is much more stupid than a demonic beast. He told Caleb to choose a better opponent the next time he wants to set in hierarchy. With a condescending look on his face, Helmut told Caleb to know his place. He squeezed Caleb's hand harder to prove his point. Caleb screamed in pain. Caleb refused to accept what was happening. He freed himself from Helmut's grip and told Helmut that he will never beg for mercy. He unsheathed his sword and rushed to attack Helmut. Helmut easily blocked the attacks with his sword sheath. Caleb was annoyed to see this. He believed that Helmut was arrogant. Helmut got annoyed and decided to unsheath his sword. Caleb was horrified to see the vis that came out of Helmut's sword. Before he could make a move, Helmut cut his thighs. Caleb fell to the ground and began to scream in pain. Helmut never expected to use his vis. He only used it because he was excited to get it back. Helmut knew that he could not let Caleb go because he would be exposed. He wondered if he should just kill Caleb. The moment he had this thought, he heard a voice in his head. His seed of darkness asked him to kill Caleb. The seed began to slowly infect Helmut. It asked Helmut to kill Caleb. Before Helmut could do anything, he quickly covered his body in vis. He never expected his seed of darkness to appear. He realized that his vis has been gone for too long, while the seed of darkness was taking over. Helmut felt like he would become a demonic beast. Helmut placed his hand on his chest and slowly removed the demonic energy that clouded his thinking. He reminded himself that he is Helmut and he is a human. By the time Helmut had calmed himself, Caleb had ran away. The scene shifts and we see Caleb crawling in pain. Caleb never expected Helmut to be able to use vis. He realized that Helmut's vis was much stronger than that of his brother. Caleb never expected a mere rank 4 to be so strong. He realized that he would survive if he crawls back to camp. Unfortunately for him, a demonic beast was in the forest. The beast killed him before he could get to the camp. Helmut heard Caleb screaming as he was torn apart by the demonic beast. When he arrived at the location to see what happened to Caleb, he saw a demonic beast holding Caleb's corpse. Helmut realized that this was the beast that ran away in the morning. The beast looked at Helmut with a smile on its face. Helmut walked up to the demonic beast and told it that Caleb belongs to him. The demonic beast was surprised to see that Helmut was not scared of it. Helmut was confident that he could defeat the demonic beast now that his vis has returned. He unsheathed his sword and covered his sword in vis. The demonic beast was horrified to see Helmut's vis. It quickly moved away from Helmut. It began to scream in fear. Helmut was surprised to see that the demonic beast was able to tell how strong others are. He was certain that this demonic beast was much different from the average demonic beast. Helmut told the demonic beast to take Caleb's body and run away. He told the demonic beast that it will die by his hands if it does not follow his order. The demonic beast noticed some lights moving closer to it. It realized that more humans were coming to help Helmut. It did not know what to do. It had no choice but to follow Helmut's order. Helmut was sad that the monster actually followed his order. He wanted to kill it. He put his sword away and decided to think of a way to explain his current situation. Max, the vice captain of the Tarik mercenaries, was surprised to hear that Caleb is dead. Helmut told Max that Caleb followed him into the forest in order to bully him, but he got killed by a demonic beast. The captain of the Tarik mercenaries was sad to hear that his brother had died. Max could not believe that Caleb died because he wanted to do something so stupid. He apologized to Helmut for the inconvenience which Caleb caused him. Tanya was annoyed to see that Max only gave Helmut a verbal apology despite the fact that Caleb risked Helmut's life. Tanya asked Max why no one stopped Caleb even though they knew what he was doing to the other boys. Caleb's older brother was annoyed to hear this. He asked Tanya to watch her mouth when she is talking about his brother. Tanya told the captain of the Tarik mercenaries that Caleb would not have died if their squad had supervised him well. The captain was annoyed to hear this. He walked up to Tanya and asked her not to insult his mercenary squad. Miles stopped the argument between the two squad. He told them that they do not have the time to push the blame among themselves. He told them that they need to come up with a plan. He told the Tarik squad that they are responsible for the incident. He asked the Face mercenaries and Tanya to watch their words. He told the mercenaries that he will give Caleb's commission to Helmut. Both parties accepted this condition. Miles was surprised to see how bad the mercenaries got along. He told the mercenaries that he will come up with a way to safely deal with the demonic beasts. He told the mercenaries to be conscious of their surroundings because 3 people have now died. After warning the mercenaries, everyone returned back to their lookouts. The scene shifts and we see Tanya smack Helmut on the head. Helmut told Tanya that her punch hurts. Tanya yelled at Helmut. She asked him about why he never called her to watch his back. She asked Helmut about why he went into the forest. She told Helmut that she was terrified to hear that he was missing. Tanya stopped yelling at Helmut when she realized that she was also at fault. She realized that she should have been paying more attention to Helmut. She told Helmut to not travel alone while they are in the forest. Helmut was surprised to hear this. He apologized to Tanya. He realized that there is only one person that would care about him in such a way. Helmut had forgotten the feeling of warmth and kinship. He realized that Tanya was just like Darien. Tanya placed her hand on Helmut's head and asked him to be more careful. Helmut was happy to hear this. He realized that he was beginning to feel human. The next day, we see the mercenaries moving carefully. Fien reminded his mercenaries that Caleb was ambushed and killed by a demonic beast yesterday. He asked his team to move carefully and preserve their strength throughout the day. Helmut and his teammates were attacked by demonic beasts. The demonic beasts mostly attacked the face mercenaries. They did not go near the Tariq squad. Finn did not understand what was going on. He did not understand why the demonic beasts were so focused on them. He knew that his teammates would lose all their energy if they continue fighting demonic beasts for 2 days straight. While Helmut understood what Finn was talking about, he was more focused on the demonic beast leader. He realized that the leader of the demonic beasts was staying further away from them, and it was slowly sending out demonic beasts in different batches. Helmut realized that the leader of the demonic beast was trying to tire them out. After finishing a fight, the face mercenaries began to patch their wounds. Sean told Uter that everyone will have an injury if they continue fighting like this. Uter asked Sean to stop joking around. With a smile on his face, Sean told Uter that he is very slow. He could not believe that Uter was constantly bitten by the demonic beasts. Uter was annoyed to hear this. He told Sean that he did not get bitten on purpose. While the two men were bickering, Fien looked at the state of his team. Tanya told him that Uter, Maros, and Sean have all sustained injuries. Tanya never expected the demonic beast to attack them without rest. Fien told her to be thankful that everyone was alive. He told Tanya that Helmut and Finn have been more helpful than he thought. He told her that Helmut can protect Finn because he knows a little swordsmanship. Tanya told him that Finn is very good at dodging thanks to his survival instinct. Tanya realized that she had to tell her brother what she saw Helmut do with his sword. Before she could say anything, Fien interrupts her. He told her that he does not understand the reason why the demonic beasts are solely focused on attacking them. He told Tanya that the Tariq squad did not fight any demonic beasts today. Tanya told her brother that the Tariq squad will not help them, especially after the argument they had a few days ago. Tanya asked her brother to stay on guard. Fien assured Tanya that all of them will make it out of the forest. At night, we see Miles talking to the Tariq squad captain whose name is Paul. Miles believed that Paul knew about the situation of the face mercenaries. He told Paul that the leader of the demonic beasts is thinking of a way to destroy their convoy. He told Paul that it will not take much time before the demonic beasts are able to overpower the face mercenaries. He asked Paul to assist the face mercenaries because his squad has more people. Paul was not happy to hear this. He disagreed with Miles' logic. He told Miles that the face mercenary squad will soon be overpowered by the demonic beasts. With a sinister look on his face, Paul told Miles that it is better for them to aim for efficiency rather than safety. Guys, we have come to the end of our video. If you guys want part 6 of this video, let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to like and smash that subscribe button for more recaps. See you guys later.